Okay, this is what the area looks like. We're getting ready to go up the San Lucinda Trail into a gorge where there's an old Girl Scout camp. So I need to follow this trail, this road up here. It'll take about 45 minutes from what I'm being told. To look at the general area around here. These are the hills. So it does look like there's a little bit of rain that might be coming, but I'm still going to go ahead and see about going up there. I have the tent, I have my sleeping bag, I've got water, I have trail mix, and a few other things. So that's where I'm heading. I'm going to try to spend the night. I don't have a pillow, I don't have an air mattress or anything like that. It won't fit on this backpack. So the car is down here. It cost me about $7 to go ahead and go camping. Okay, there's a little river at the bottom of this gorge. I'm just up probably about 200 yards from where I parked. As you can see, the river, and there's a waterfall a little bit. This is the terrain. And there's the road ahead. Nice waterfall, not waterfall, but nice pool. Across the way. Trees and meadow. But you can't get anywhere. So let me go ahead and pan over to there's the road. You can see the road that I'm on. I'm not going to hike down there and see if there's any fish. But I've seen a squirrel. I'll tell you this, probably a bigger backpack and a day, you know, a one man or a two-man pup tent. Okay, the waterfall and the road that we're looking at is over to the right of the screen. I'm panning that way. It's right down in that gorge. But I'm standing at a survey monument. Let me go ahead and pan over to see the survey monument. Before I did the last one, I went ahead and did a waypoint number 2. So I'm going to stand right by this survey monument and do waypoint number 3. And I'm on the road to go to the Girl Scout camp, which is an old abandoned Girl Scout camp, so we'll see what's there. It's only about 1:30 or 1:40. It's starting to rain. As you can see, I'm going to hike out. I'm going to go ahead and go back. Yeah, I'll get wet, but I'm just going to go ahead and go. Let me go ahead and get a good shot of this adobe, just walking away. I do have the tent on me and all that, but with it, not going to worry too much. There's the adobe and the surrounding hills. This is the creek here. I'm really close to where I spun off or came up to the Girl Scout camp. But this right here is the creek that was in front of that adobe. There's a lot of poop, etc. in between this point and the adobe. So I didn't see any fish in there, but that doesn't mean there isn't. I don't have the best of eyes. It's just sprinkling right now. So I got about a half an hour walk to go ahead and go. So I'll be soaked no matter what. So it's kind of interesting. You can see the banding in the rock over there. This place is kind of rugged. Has roads through it in different areas. See a lot of different trails. It looks as if the oak trees are somewhat alive in some areas. And there was a lot of acorns on the ground. Pretty much over in this direction, there's that little bluff that sticks out. There's probably a lot of stuff that's in there. I saw tracks, deer tracks, and things like that. So a lot of poop for pigs. But I wasn't going to go down in there because if I even get anything, it'll be a massive hike to get it out. Okay. Also up here, there's a lot of fire damage. Looks like that's a raccoon or a cat. Don't see the other one over here, and it just started raining. Well, it's been raining for just a little bit, but don't know if it went up the hill here or exactly what. I'm under the protection of some trees, some oaks, and as you can see, there's some vines. I'm going to go over this way some. There's some vines that go on up. They tie onto the tree. They look like grapes. They're all mixed in around in this area. And you can hear the rain through the tree leaves. I'm getting dropped on here and there. But yeah, it's pretty quiet. Haven't heard any animals. Just only saw one, there's a squirrel, and that was it so far. A couple birds, but yeah, that's pretty standard. Turkeys just went right up there. They were right over here. I just saw them. They went right to those bushes over there. There's some poop. Right there for the turkey. Yeah, he went up in here somewhere. He's probably up in there. Probably right up in there somewhere looking at me. Their tracks are right over here. I'm looking down more than a 45-degree angle. Oops, there goes again. But that's what this looks like. The road's over there. And we're hiking out down at the campground where I parked the car. This is kind of what it looks like. It's raining. Not that hard. But there's a deer. I hope you can see it. I'm getting ready to go pee. There's a deer right there. Okay? Coming down and eating. I don't see any others. Oops, sorry. This is the view from the 198. I'm about halfway in between Coalinga and Hollister, or Coalinga and the 101. Here comes another car. There's a couple cars.